This is Celia, Crescent, Ashford. 3-bedroom semi-detached bungalow. See quite a large front garden here. There's plenty of room to create off-street parking if you wanted to. Although the road itself is pretty quiet, shouldn't have any issues with parking, as you'll see. Nice little road full of identical bungalows. You'll see from the video some have opted for off-street parking, so that is an option if you wanted to. Does side, and this particular one does back onto Fordbridge Park, so that's quite a nice positive. Just a short walk if you wanted to take your dog out. Leading up to the property, so we've got a ramp installed here for our elderly client on this particular one. So, entrance hallway. Into master bedroom here. Quite a sizable room. You've still got the chimney breast in place if you wanted to make a feature out of that, or simply remove it just to create that little bit more space. There's ample room for bedroom furniture and a bed in here. Nice big double bedroom. Out onto the hallway. So this room here sides onto the main reception room. Been in a variation of these bungalows along this road. Some people, depending on what accommodation they need, do have a tendency to open this through. Therefore you'd have a much more substantial reception room. It just depends what you need really, but otherwise really good sized double bedroom for bedroom number 2. This is a smaller of the 3 bedrooms. Would take a single bed comfortably along this wall, I would guess. Study, otherwise if you needed a work from home space. Back into the hallway into the main reception room. So as I mentioned, this wall here sides onto bedroom number 2. So you can see here, just got a smaller table and chairs. You've got the chimney breast still intact here. And the water tank would have been in that once upon a time. It's now just an open cupboard. There is some pipe work still in there. So you've just got some storage. Perhaps you could cover that up and open this cupboard through into the room, so you just have a little bit more space. Perhaps again, either make a feature of the chimney breast or take it out just to create that little bit more space. But this is looking out into the back garden, which is quite pleasant. So if you weren't going to extend this particular property, it might be that you opted for some nice double doors out from this room, depending on what your plans are. Heated towel in the bathroom here. Sink and toilet just underneath the window. And here our clients have opted for a walk-in shower, which is relatively new. Modern tiles on the wall. Through into the kitchen. As you'll have gathered by now, most of the property does require some refurbishment in most parts. So you have a bit of a project on your hand here, nothing too scary. So you can see there, work units, work surfaces across this wall, cupboards across the top there, out onto the garden. Space here for fridge, freezer, sink basin, window and door out onto the garden. Space there for washing machine as well also. So you've got a shared drive here, which gives access into this garage. I'll just show you. See, that takes you back down to the front. Small patio area just beyond the kitchen and the lounge. As I mentioned, if you wanted to extend from the main reception room there, you'd be coming straight out onto that patio, but you'll see the neighbours have got a ground floor extension, which just makes it slightly bigger across probably the full width of the back if you opted for it. Garden itself is probably, I would say, from this position, just shy of 50 foot. Reasonable width to it. See, quite pretty, lots of colour across the back of the garden. just, I don't know if you can see, it just backs onto Fordbridge Park there. It was slightly covered across the back. And then this is in the rear of the garden, almost the rear of the garden, looking back at the property. Some of the other neighbours have extended up into the roof. And again, next door neighbours have extended the ground floor. So you have got some scope with this, but it does require some modernisation, but it's in a nice residential close, giving good access both into Ashford High Street and equally Staines. You're quite close to the Staines border here, so good into both towns, both public transport, probably a short walk into Ashford. If you have any more questions about this particular one, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you.